Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin continues to be in this sideways price range, but doesn't seem to want to come down too much more. It's quite stubborn. So quick reminder where we are. We are still watching this here as a wave 4. Yeah, we still see this as a wave 4. By the way, we have a descending trend line here that needs to be broken. We have 3 touch points here. A break above that would indicate that another attempt is made for a 5th wave. So it would still be ideal from a structural point of view to get one more high. That one more high is not needed. As per the alternative wave count, we have 5 waves up here on the 23rd of June. So it doesn't necessarily need that one more low, but one more low is still a possible option, and it is actually a fairly likely and the preferred option as long as we stay above 28,550. In this wave 4 in which we currently are, we are still waiting for another low. See, okay, I shouldn't use we are waiting for another low, but it actually seems likely that we get another low. I already talked in previous videos about how strategically this range can be traded, and it's not necessarily by waiting for another low. So anyway, the price action still suggests the probability of another low before we see this 5th wave. But with latest price action and yesterday's price action, a triangle option gets more and more likely. We're going to talk about that actually. But it doesn't really change the forecast. It's just that I told you in previous videos that this could also become a triangle, but we didn't have enough waves to really put it on there. Now it actually seems a likely option with the price action over the last few days. We're making lower highs and higher lows. So I want to talk about the possibility of a 4th wave, not a 4th wave triangle, but a triangle of one of the sub waves here in this section. Now the current wave count still suggests that price topped here in a 3rd wave on Wednesday. And we've got this W, X, Y structure, and in the Y wave we have an A wave, a B wave, and the C wave could still be coming. And the C wave is what we're watching for at the moment. If I go to the 1 hour chart, the C wave should unfold as a 5 wave move, and it's probably the best we can offer at the moment. With and that was indicated in the last video yesterday, here with wave 1 to the downside, a wave 2 to the upside, and now with a wave 3 to the downside to come, a wave 4 and a wave 5. Now, how this wave 3 unfolds is, it can happen in different ways. See, this could be, again, a 5 wave move, and within we have a 1-2 setup. I find that not so likely looking at the price action. I would rather say we have a chance that this C wave is unfolding as an ending diagonal, so that we are dealing with ABC structures in the subwaves, even in wave 3, for example. So I've sketched it out just to indicate that, and I would not predict here every single wave. Yeah, it's impossible on a smaller time frame in a correction. You don't want to do that, but it's more an idea what I put on here, especially as we're now looking at the 1 hour chart and we're looking at a pretty unreliable time frame in a correction. Yeah, in corrections like a wave 4, these wave counts change frequently. Just be aware of that. But this would send us down lower into the region around 29,100, 29,200. Okay, what is another option? Another option is that we're dealing here with an Elliott Wave triangle. I already added that white descending trend line there yesterday. Now we can add an ascending one as well, especially with latest price action. If it maybe touches once more and it bounces from that trend line, it certainly looks like a triangle. Now, looking at price action, it could be that this X wave was never finished. Yeah. So the X wave can be a triangle. So it would not change the forecast, because even in this scenario, another low would happen. So an idea would be wave W, yes, wave X is the triangle, and one more low in a wave Y. Now I zoom in again just to show you the possible sub-wave count of the X wave. So I have to zoom in to show you the start of the X wave to the end if we count it as a triangle. Now a triangle is a 5 wave move, A, B, C, D, E. And what would have to be is that this here was the A wave, the top on the 6th of July. Yeah, and then we need to discuss, this could probably be the B wave, the low on the 6th of July, sorry, the 7th. Then a C wave with Monday's high. This would likely be the D wave, maybe not even finished yet, but it would need to be a higher low above the B wave low, which is 29,715. And then one more, one more lower high in an E wave would complete a triangle potentially. Yeah, this is one count that can be watched. I changed color. I make it orange. You might see it a little bit different, better because it sticks out a bit. But yeah, this could be the X wave as a triangle. Now, I don't have any strong evidence for that, but it is certainly on the lower time frame, the lower degree, an option, and would explain why Bitcoin doesn't really want to go down finally and flush this out. But yeah, even the recent flushes haven't really helped Bitcoin to get out of this range. The reason is, I showed you that in previous videos, Bitcoin is moving in this range in which it has been moving, or in which it was moving last year as well, in May and June. Very, very boring price action. And it was a little bit more volatile, but as well, yeah. This also at the end led to a contraction here in some kind of a triangle. And we saw a very volatile move. Now, something similar could happen again if we get more and more into a triangle, because price action is getting more and more boring. So it's going to be interesting to observe this. Yeah, very, very interesting. Could a direct breakout to the upside happen? Yeah, of course. I mean, you can probably count it as a wave 4, the whole thing as a wave 4 triangle as well. That's the thing with triangles, you don't really know in which direction it's breaking out. Bear in mind, looking at the context, we still expect higher, but short term, the potential of lower. Again, I would not try to predict every single wave in a range, rather just simply trade the boundaries of the range. But yeah, it won't go on forever. So the range is now getting pretty obvious to everybody. So if too many people try to trade the range, it will at some point fail. And yeah, let's see where we get to. You should now be aware of all the parameters. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.